clubs now they have all these places where they all get together after the game. Years ago, when I started watching them, after the game, they'd all meet up in the local pub and have a few beers together. You know, and guys wouldn't get, you'd see guys with beer bellies going into training in August. Training in August was to get rid of the beer bellies. Now they'd better be fully fit in August or they're not going to make the team. There is a difference in how they do.
Yeah.
But you'd think with a guy being fully fit all year, he wouldn't get injuries like that unless they were doing something wrong in training.
Everybody watching, thanks, appreciate it. I'm setting up, we're actually live on another post-match show right now. This has to be...
And I can't see the
This stream has to be rendered for if I decide to do a reaction video. So jump on over to the next live stream, please. While I'm babysitting my dad here. Oh yeah, I got to get one in on you right at the end. You've been too much again. Just too much. You tried. You really tried. And no, you couldn't help it. And then.
But they told me to start.
You know what? The rants are warranted. It's raining crap right now.
I'll bet in Liverpool.
Liverpool football.
I'll bet in Liverpool. My rants today in Liverpool are nothing compared to some of the crap they're getting.
Yeah.
And what makes it even worse is I saw something.
Okay, guys, have a good one. Go to the next stream.
And what makes it even worse?
I'll agree that the attack wasn't as impressive. But the results got better for those 2 years.
See,
we did win
Katie's leaving.
The Champions League final, and we did win the title after that.
Katie is saying, Klopp said we played well. He is losing the plot.
Klopp has lost the plot. Absolutely. That's correct. There's no denying that.
If I was somebody, I'd ask him bluntly in the thing, are you planning on playing Alisson the next game, and see what he says. He'll say, oh, Alisson played well. Wasn't his fault the other team got his kickouts and scored. Put it back on.
Brutal,
I want to watch my friends. Put it back on.
Yeah, I know. Hold on a second, all right? I can only do so much while I'm trying
My
to
son
do this
keeps
here.
blocking you out, so I won't answer you because he doesn't like what I'm telling him.
Hold on a second, all right? I got too much stuff going on here.
Well, turn it off.
I don't even know if we're live right now. What the heck's going on with
this?
this?
It says restore chat there. You popped out.
This is weird. Hold on.
There you go.
There we go. We're in this stream now.
What I'm saying, Tony Kelly, is you're not going to have a good back four if you've got two centre midfielders playing for your defence. And he's bought two. Okay, he doesn't want to pay the two new guys there. Why not put Phillips in with either Hendo? I would put Hendo in. Put Phillips in the backfield with Hendo.
Well, that's not going to happen. No.
And play Firmino up front.
Right. Well, it was just to get past this match, and it didn't work. Now you're going to see...
I don't think you will with him.
You're going to see one of the centre backs.
And you know what? Next week he's going to drop Firmino, or he's going to drop Salah. And you know who's going to put in? He's going to put frickin' Origi in.
You know what? It's that bad where he might actually do that just to one up.
And then let's
go
take the shit out of us.
He'll double down against the Bear.
He doesn't know how to do it. He's an asshole.
Klopp's really, he's got to take a lot of criticism right now. He's got to take the criticism.
Oh, you're right, Mark Thompson.
We just can't get... All we need to do is get passes in there. Get shots.
I'm sure Mark Thompson...
And why aren't we running? Why aren't we running with the ball?
I'll tell you this, Mark Thompson.
That's all it is.
I have a cousin in England that's a United fan. My Facebook, when I go on it later, go on it, it'll be so full of his shit to me because of this. You know? And don't give me Alisson's the best keeper in the Prem. The guy playing goalie for City is the best goalie in the Prem.
Wow.
He had more shots to handle and he saved them all. Our guys let 3 stupid ones in from his mistakes.
Yeah.
Hendo said mistakes at the wrong moment cost us. Hendo's as stupid as Klopp.
How many goals did we get? Oh, yeah, 1.
Hendo's as stupid as Klopp.
It was a penalty.
We
can't get any shots. No shots, no passes.
Of course mistakes come at the wrong moment You idiot. Otherwise, they wouldn't be mistakes, Hendo. Get your head on, boy, or go back to Sunderland.
Oh, well, we're trying to get Jordan Henderson on a Skype call for you there.
I'd love him. I'd give him shit.
Nah, he'd be good. He's class.
I didn't hear him shouting and screaming at people or at Alisson.
You can't blame Henderson for this crap.
He should have been touring such a strip off Alisson after that first one.
Yeah, well, after that, what are you going to do, right?
He should have given Alisson 55 up and down the back.
55. Freedom 55.
Yeah, you're right, Mark.
It's terrible.
Klopp has
We're
run...
just suffering every match now.
Klopp has done well for us, but he's run out of ideas.
After we counter? Yeah, we just don't run with the ball. We're afraid to give up a counter at their box. We play defensive attack. It's so fucking shit.
We've been talking about that almost
it's so
all
garbage. Sorry for the language.
We've been talking about this all game, Mohammed. If I have the ball, first of all...
Mark Thompson, this Gerrard Rangers talk, yeah.
We pass it down to...
I can't believe we're even talking about
We pass it down to one of our wingers.
Klopp's really lost the plot.
We pass it down to our two fullbacks, who run about 10 yard. There's another 20 yard in front of them. And because the defender's coming over, they stop and pass it back 20
Are you ready
yard.
for this? Klopp has no plan B. Klopp has no plan A. No attack.
He's got no attack at all.
Forget plan B. We can't even freaking play our game. I know the injuries have been a problem, but even to just get chances with this squad, you should still be able to get chances. We haven't been able to get chances in
Johnny
most
Gooch.
of our matches out of the last 10, 15 matches.
We don't need to know what you do for thrills, Johnny Gooch.
Oh, my goodness.
Just comment on the game.
Let's put it in.
No, don't. I like Johnny Gooch.
So do I.
Yeah. Alisson was
Brutal.
not... I mean, I could understand that mistake on the first one. Although, not to blame Alisson, guys. How many balls did you see pass today? And this was the same on Wednesday.
He's being put under pressure, too.
How many balls did we pass today, as we did on Wednesday, that went to the other team players? We passed an awful lot to the other team today instead of our guys. Because why? Because they were moving around and coming to the ball. Our guys were Our guys are waiting of it.
Yeah.
But after the first one, Alisson should have been shown up and said, smarten up. But then right after, he boots it exactly the same damn way to one of their guys.
Yeah. Sorry, but Klopp out people are ridiculous. Of course they are.
Of course they're ridiculous. I don't want him out. I think
that is ridiculous.
But he's got to have it.
But he's got to do something, man.
He needs another tactician alongside him that knows a bit better how to play.
How to attack.
That's
the problem, man. Arnold is not good. Arnold's, it is what it is, man.
See, I would have tempted to put, instead of Shaq today, or Milner, I'd have tempted Oxlade in there. I think Ox is a player that will run
he's that type of player.
But he's told him not to.
We're so fucking gone from that Champions League performance against City in the first leg.
And in all,
that was the most supreme shutdown, lockdown performance ever.
And in all,
we haven't played that great since. Except for the Barcelona comeback.
How
the heck did we pull that off?
I don't know.
I mean, really, when you think about it, that was insane. At least that happened.
But here's another point.
I just want something positive.
Here's another point with you about running at people. Although it was a dive, and although it was a penalty, how did Sterling get that penalty?
Oh, he earned it.
He ran at people.
He dove.
No, but he ran at people.
Well, this is what we were saying. We tend to run, instead of running, whenever City's players, they run with the ball, they're running in on an angle of attack.
Yeah.
Because that's how you should play. And, if the ball's on one side or the other, you're going to have you want your angle to be either ready for a pass this way or running towards the net. So that's how Sterling got that. Then what do we do when we attack? We go fucking like this.
Yeah.
We play like there's
a wedge,
like a freaking magnet, like repelling charges on this. Like there's two. Like we can't go this way, but we're running this way. How fucking stupid is that? We won't even go around to the net, and when we attack, we don't cut in. We don't run at players like you say. We go this way. Sadio will do it. But how often does fucking Sadio get the ball? The only time he ever does is when it's going to be two guys when Robertson's passed it off to him.
Yeah.
And then he's got to be two fucking guys.
Well, like that one today. They passed it
We're
right.
so
They
crap,
passed it right
man.
to him on the edge of the area, and there's two guys standing beside him.
No, well, this is it. I mean,
But
what do you expect him to do when they're?
But what I was
they're
saying,
not even getting
but what I
service?
was saying earlier is Sterling got the ball. He has it in his head here. There's two guys between me and the penalty area. If I attack these guys and they back up, there's a damn good chance I get a chance to dive or get a penalty, because they're crowding me.
Yeah.
He's it's in his head here.
Look, this is what I was. What was I saying earlier?
You were saying it right, son.
Diving is a part of the game.
Unfortunately.
It sucks. It's BS. But that's the way. You're gonna get those calls. And I'll say this about that Sterling dive. He earned the penalty tactically.
He earned it.
He dove a bit, but Fabinho, he knew what to do.
Well, you saw Fabinho's leg dragging, didn't
But you see, this is the thing. Sterling timed it. He's so good with his step.
Of course.
That he friggin' does that step over and then runs. Where does he run to? He knows Fabinho's foot's going to be right friggin' there.
Of course he does.
So you don't even have to friggin' do anything towards scoring. Actually, you can lose the ball as long as you make it look like a good pen. And that was a pen. Because he got him. He didn't even get the ball.
But the reason he did that, because he was going to attack those guys.
And he's at his angle.
Our guys, at that point
how the fuck are we talking about how great Sterling is as an attacker?
At that point there.
Compared to us. This is just disgusting.
At that point there.
What has happened?
At that point there, our guy would have stopped and looked where to pass it back.
What has happened?
He went after
what
we're saying is our guys don't have the guts to attack people.
I think Klopp tells them, don't fucking run with the ball.
Yeah.
I think Klopp is so gung-ho possession football at all costs that we can't even have free flow attack. That's what the problem is.
Well, what is funny, we were well in the game until
the guys aren't fucking free to do anything.
We were well in the game until that stupid first move.
Garbage. Man.
And then when we lost it.
We had such a stacked squad that these tactics would work.
No, I heard,
and they would be hidden by our players. Now it's all exposed.
I heard Katie Wilcox. I heard
Jose Allen.
I heard somewhere, Katie, that
I'll get back to
they were trying to get Harvey Elliott back if possible out of his loan.
Yeah.
Come
on, man.
He's only a young kid. How much would have that happened? See, Curtis plays well in Spurs, but a lot of the game today, we never heard about him, did we?
No, but he was pretty
solid.
He was
playing solid.
He came back. He did his thing.
We need some new blood.
Klopp said if we play football like we did for a long time tonight, then we win football games 100%.
No.
Yeah, well...
Because we don't have anybody that can put the ball in the net.
We're not attacking. We just can't... We're so impotent on attack. You know? It's brutal, guys. Wish we got Suarez back. That would have been awesome. I got to.
You know what, John T?
That would have been friggin' cool.
You know what, John T? I don't think I'd get rid of Milner, but I'd certainly use him a little more sparingly, and he should be helping train the kids.
Play Ox in the midfield. He attacks, yeah. But even when we would play Ox in some matches, like the style of play is like. It's so anti-heavy metal football.
It subdues.
It totally doesn't play to players like Ox, even Robertson.
And yet his first couple of seasons, he was all for heavy metal, remember?
Have a good one, Katie. Yeah, no.
Take care, Katie, if you're leaving us.
I know. Now we're less risk and we're stacked. It just makes no sense, man. Yeah, Mark Thompson, it's brutal for him right now.
Oh, I've no doubt we'll get back. But, everybody knows how we play now. See, City will come out and attack us. Anybody that's below us, and even Tottenham did it, they'll play total lock the buzz up and try and beat us on the counter-attacks.
Yeah.
And the way our defence is at the moment, if they have anybody with any speed, they'll beat us in the counter-attack. We were just lucky that Curtis was on there today to catch that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, the defence told... The 4 guys in the backfield were totally out of it. They were well gone.
You should be shipped out in the summer. Origi, Matip, Keita, and Ox, maybe Firmino. That's interesting.
Nobody wants Origi. And I think there might be a good point if, you know, if Minamino plays well where he is, he could be another one of the guys that's left Liverpool and said, "To hell with you. I'm playing full time here. What do I need to sit? What do I need to sit on your bench
This
for?"
is the thing. You got to think if you're Keita or Fabinho or not Fabinho or Minamino,
Yeah.
you got to think what fucking hot dog speech are they giving him? What bullshit speech are they giving him when they sign him to make him think he's going to play any football?
That's right.
Because when we got him, he's a good
He is.
he's a good player. So I was like, oh man, we got another piece. And then we freaking don't even use him.
That's right.
Barely. But don't worry, we're going to start Jota in that nothing match and fucking ruin the whole season.
Ruin the
Good
season,
comment earlier about that. That's where it all really went down. Klopp is just so... Why does he do that? He always takes risk where you don't have to take risk. And then on attack, where we need to take risk, his whole tactics are like ball preservation on attack.
If you saw...
Nobody going down the sides. Like, just run drills of fucking side passes.
If you saw the...
If you want to change it.
If you saw the Tottenham...
Run, side pass, done.
I saw part of
So
the...
easy.
Who were they playing? I saw part of a Tottenham game the other day. I forget who they were playing. But it was against a team that was parking the bus against them. So when they got towards the defence with the park the bus, what do their wingers and the forwards do? They do like you say. They went outside.
Yeah,
so when they went
if you
out,
have nothing, just
so
do
when
exactly.
So when they went outside, what does the guys that are parking the bus do?
Yeah, they've got to move over.
They've got to break over and move over. You got gaps.
Yeah.
But our guys don't. Oh, we'll just go straight at the bus.
No, there's no attacking, and then there's no one in the box. There's no chances in the box. There's no chances from the side of the box. We literally kill our own attack.
You're right,
it's
Mohammed.
Stupid.
And I've said this a while ago. It's pointless the way we are at the moment, crossing the ball like we do, because our small forwards, I say small, they might all be 5'10", 6 foot, but there's no way in hell they're going to jump against a guy that's 6'2" or whatever and get the ball. And if you noticed, a lot of our goals from headers, a lot of our goals from corners were by Matip or Van Dijk, okay?
Some of them, yeah.
Because they were big enough to jump up.
No, that's fair. That's true.
You know, Manny gets his fair share. And okay, I realise that Firmino did, but the ones that Firmino gets, it's usually when he's got by a guy and there's nobody with him. You know, the ball just falls for him.
Yeah.
But for guys to be able to jump up and beat big guys, you've got to be a big guy.
It's brutal. We'll read some comments. Klopp makes a great first impression, but the fact that he's selfish, arrogant, narcissistic, excuse-making a German flophead.
Who's that?
Wow, Mark Thompson. Mark Thompson going in on Klopp.
Oh, no, you can't say things like that, Mark.
I think that's a little bit...
You can't say that, Mark.
I think that's a little bit... You know, everyone's got their flaws. You could say that about anybody on their worst day. I think Klopp's problem is he just doesn't see it.
Well...
Like, really, what else can I say?
Let me ask...
He's been such a genius.
I'm trying to not get involved in the nationalistic thing here.
Oh, here we go.
I'm trying to not mark, and I don't like you saying making...
Liverpool 7 corners, Man City 0 corners.
I don't mind you making that...
But we got no passes in, though.
But what you have to realise, Mark
we did
Thomas...
nothing from the side.
Certain countries have a certain culture. And culture in Europe in a couple of countries is boneheaded. We know right, we do it right, and don't you tell us we don't. How's that sound?
Yeah.
They know what they're doing, and no matter what you say, they're going to do what they say. In fact, some of the English people are like that, right?
Sorry?
Some of the English people is like that. Don't you tell us what to do, we'll do.
Yeah.
But no. Klopp said on Alisson's mistake he just mishit the ball. That's a load of... Maybe he had cold hands and feet. What a load of rubbish, Klopp.
Yeah, Matthew Moore, they definitely took over in that second
And
half.
it was only after that first goal of that second goal. Once they got that second goal...
Alisson did throw the match, but City deserved it. Honestly, we did nothing with the possession, and we deserved to get our face smashed in 4-1. I'm almost happy about it. Like, if we're going to lose, fine, just kick our ass, because something needs to change. And Klopp's, he's got to take the brunt of the criticism. I don't care that Alisson screwed up or whatever. We got no shots on goal. Hardly any shots again. No passes into the box.
You know what, Big Virgil?
Just crap, man.
You know
no
what,
running, nothing.
You know what, Big Virgil? That is the... What am I trying to say here? That is the right of a true fan. You are allowed to say things when you don't like what you see. But yes, you still follow your team, and when they're doing well, you will praise them. But when they consistently do things wrong week after week, you have a right to tell them that they're doing wrong. And it's time he listened to some people.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad what he's done. I've been a supporter for a hell of a long time, Mark. But now I'm angry. I mean, I was a little disturbed, if you want, in our lean years. And I was not after the... After the disaster, if you want, the 85, the one coach I could not stand...
Or you mean 89?
89.
It's been a long time for Dad. Dad can't remember his years.
The one coach
so easy on Dad.
The one coach I could not stand that we had was Graham Souness. He was an absolute asshole, was Graham Souness. When he played for us, he was a super
Klopp's
player.
excuses. Well, let's try to talk more about this match. Let's not try
No, I'm saying
let's
he's
not go
saying
off the rails.
no. He's saying about being
I
a
know.
fickle fan.
Let's get back into
As a fan, I have a
Yeah,
as a fan
right.
that's followed this club for 50 years.
Right.
I have
Just
a right
ignore
to tell him.
Just
And
ignore
even
it.
what
Just
I'm trying
ignore
to say is, even in the bad years,
Yeah.
even in the bad years, I totally followed it, but I never raved off about a coach like this.
There you go. Meat and potatoes.
Never.
Let's get to the point. Matthew Moore, Klopp's excuses were embarrassing. You want to watch that post-match
No, we won't watch
thing,
that.
the interview? Yeah, fair enough. Cockner Corrales says the only gripe I have with Klopp is that he's stuck with Firmino for
And maybe
far
that's
too
when
long.
you put. That's maybe when you put Yoda in front.
Yeah.
But as long as you're playing a false number 9, as they talk about it, that worked as long as we could get round the other team. Now they've figured out how to stop us. You need a big centre forward to go in there, knock the goalie over a couple of times.
Yeah.
You're right, Big Virgil. Nobody likes Souness. But I didn't rave about Souness like I'm raving about this. And you know why I'm not raving about Souness? Because he did nothing for us. What I'm raving about Klopp is, in 2 years, he's took us from the top of everything down to being the laughingstock of the friggin' league.
Well,
this
we're
year.
not the laughingstock.
Oh, we are.
We are not.
We are.
No, you're too negative.
We're the laughingstock of the teams that matter. That's City,
We're level with
United,
No.
and Everton.
No. Pull it back. We're level with everybody but City. In a year of so many injuries, we are not the laughingstock. Of
You
the
go
league.
on the newspapers.
Please, are you kidding me? Teams are. It's like a breath of fresh air that we're doing bad. We're not the laughingstock of the league.
You go to
Let's have a bit of perspective.
You go to the British papers today.
We're probably
and
still going to get second in a total disaster season.
You go to the British papers today.
Are you kidding me?
And we will be getting slated by everybody.
Who cares about the British papers? They're going to tell me that you're on loan next week with their new hottest rumor.
I'll be his
the British
coach.
papers. Who cares? The funny pages.
No.
The funny pages.
What
It's shame on Liverpool's media watch for clickbaiting all that. All that bullshit links.
What I think Liverpool has...
But I know they're just saying that we're linked. I know it's not their fault.
What I think Klopp has to do, and it's hard to buy at this time, is buy a good centre forward.
FSG is our biggest problem now. Tactically, it's all tactics right now. The injuries, it is what it is. So I think we could have done a lot better if our tactics or if our attack was a lot sharper.
Yeah, City, United and Everton will be giving us so much crap this week. It'll be a foot deep all over the floor.
Yeah.
First of all, he has to buy a good forward that'll fit in. Now, where he finds that at this time with no money, I don't know. They're talking about this kid Haaland. Or they're talking... Is it Haaland? I think it is. Or they're talking about Mbappe. It'll cost us an awful lot of money. But when he buys the guy, he's got to play him. You know? Well, you know what? They will be the funny pages, Eamon. I just think I'll go. I won't turn to the back pages.
Jose Allen? Yeah, there's plenty of room over here.
We should never have got rid of Danny Ing, for God's sakes.
No, Danny Ings, he gets injured too much.
You know. I like Conquer. I like Ginny. I think Ginny is one of our standard and solid midfield players. He basically did nothing wrong today. I like Ginny, but we do need a striker. We could have bought one. We could have bought one defender and one striker over the winter. Why didn't we do that? Maybe because at this time of year you're going to pay. You're not going to get a top striker at this time of year.
Rest Trent and Robertson? No. We can't do that.
Well, the trouble is, if you rest Trent and Robertson, you've got nobody to put in there. See, the guy, unfortunately...
Yeah, what are we going to do? Put in Milner and Nico Williams? Nico Williams, fine, but... it's bad.
The way he's got us playing at the moment, this guy we bought as cover for Robertson, what's his name? Tomisking or something?
I call him Smithscott.
Smithscott?
Yeah, I think it's a silent T.
He doesn't.
Or silent out.
He doesn't play the same style as Robertson, which means already there's a mismatch there. He's not going to fit in well with the defence if you're not careful. But you're right. Hendo and Fab have to be in the midfield.
Yeah, I agree with Alex.
And Jota's got to come in.
I agree with Alex. It is what it is when it comes to Allison.
Yeah, but this was the one game, Alex, that we didn't need any mistakes. Maybe that's why we're mad at him, Alex. It's not because he made the mistakes, it's because who he made them against. And it turned what have been kind of nice draw into an absolute hiding.
Yeah, it's been brutal. It's been hard to watch.
I like that. Any room to hide on Vancouver Island. Room for one with a tent. You know what I'd heard, Red Magician, a while ago. People were saying it would not surprise us if TAA ended up as a midfielder. Because he has that ability.
The defenders must be changed. Which ones?
Oh, all of them. No,
just
two
Henderson
of them.
And
the
Henderson
centre backs.
And
Yeah, the centre backs need to be changed. But
you're
you're
saying
right.
Trent and Robo need a rest.
I would like Trent. I would like to see Trent in midfield. Because with his speed and stuff, he might be able to do better in midfield.
I think he'd fuck up.
Well,
I think he'd be shit. How about that? How about that, all you Trent midfielder?
Well, you might be right. You might be right.
It's never going to happen. And Curtis Jones is fucking miles better. You want to know why? He's got ball control.
Yes.
What has Trent got?
Nothing.
What has Trent got? Really think about what he does.
I mean,
He can run. He's great at running down the side of the wing, and he can give you a great fucking cross.
Do you think we'll
get a nice shot every now and then? And he's a pretty good defender.
Do you think we'll ever buy?
Don't tell me he's going to be really solid in the midfield. I'm not ready to buy that.
Do you think we'll ever buy? Do you think we'll ever buy Brewster back?
No, I think Klopp screwed that up.
We have the option to buy him back. I wonder if we'd buy Brewster back.
Because you got to wonder, what's he going to even have a chance to accomplish at Sheffield United? Moves like this are just destroying careers.
Well, they do.
You know?
It's playing time he needs.
So, I don't know, man. I hope Brewster gets his way back. Stevie G was alright, but yeah, I know. Seriously, it's just sad clopping. You'll go for frickin' Gerrard right now. That's the weird thing, though, is there comes a point where you need something fresh. But you need a leader like Klopp. How we, obviously I'm not seriously talking about that, but, this has become extremely stagnant.
And the two guys he bought, let's face it, the two guys we thought were going to be a big help to us, which were Shaq and Cater. Well, Cater's been hurt an awful lot. They've not really sparked what we thought they would do, have they?
No. Shaq's been good.
Well, but he's not been the world beater that everybody thought he was going to be.
Shaq never played.
Well, that's
no.
And
Cater's
been hurt too much.
Cater really was like all right.
Post box
standing player.
I've got to agree with some people about Thiago. I think he's a little slow. I think he's trying to slow the game down to his speed, and I don't think that works at times.
He's an interesting player.
But he's a good player.
Yeah. But he's used to a game where he's running a lot more, too, probably.
Well, that's right.
With Bayern. You got to wonder, how are we even going to play? If we get past RB Leipzig and we have to play a team like Bayern, how the fuck are we going to man up in that? I mean, we could perform and beat them. That's the thing. Even with these tactics, if we get that first goal, it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
That's why Klopp stuck to these tactics for so long. But we're just getting no chances. No chances at all. It's so easily defended.
I've told you, Katie. Klopp kept Origi because nobody else wanted him. They tried to sell him and nobody would take him. I think. Where did Minamino go? Sheffield, is it?
No, he went to Southampton.
Southampton. I think Southampton would give him the option, Minamino or Origi, and they took Minamino. Nobody wants Origi. So as I've said before, you pay out his contract or whatever, give him a free transfer and tell him to go find a club.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, Mark Thompson, if we got wishful thinking here for now, if we got Stevie G here as manager, if he didn't have the full support and the money that FSG could give us, would he do any better than Klopp?
Right now, he probably would.
Would he?
He'd be a spark, but no.
Yeah, but how would he play the guy?
You wouldn't want to switch.
The guy, no, but just let me ask you this: the guys talking to you now, the guys we've got on the bench in our squad, how would Gerrard make it any better for the next game? What could he do to make it any better?
I don't know. He'd probably tell the guys to fucking run and pass the ball. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do.
Because, man alive, I know some of those screamers he took for 30 yards out.
Oh, man.
They were wackos. They were brilliant. Yet we don't do that. We don't shoot the ball.
Well, nobody's going to do that.
Nobody shoots the ball anymore.
I'd like to see us get some shots or something.
We don't seem to have any idea of what to do we?
Yeah.
We can pass it around the back. In fact, I think, you know what? If after it had been passed around the back for 5 or 6 times, if the back four would go and shoot on our goalie, I think they'd do better.
It's brutal.
Because believe me, it's brutal the way we keep passing back all the time.
Yeah.
And what do the other team do? They don't come out. If they're winning, they're not going to come out. They just sit there and say, carry on, the time's going.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Why are we even talking? I know.
Why are we even talking about what?
Just talking about what ifs, that's all. Not that it's actually going to happen.
No, we're doing a few what ifs.
Dad's going to say what he's going to say. I'm not going to try to steer this. Trent out?
We're not even talking about another manager, which somebody said bring in
That's
Gerrard.
the thing about Trent. Trent has moments where he's a great player, and other moments he's just kind of bang average. I'm just saying, like, that's Trent. But you want him, and when he links up really well,
but if
with
you
great
talk,
crosses and great passes, like he's so good to have.
if you talk about better players, who am I talking about there?
You know, what can you do, right?
If we talk about better players, which we're saying we want, we assume we bought better players, otherwise Klopp wouldn't buy them.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't play them.
I know. It is what it is. Bring back Coutinho. I miss those shots, man.
No, yeah, we're just going to fight for top 4 now. That's all we can accomplish.
Yeah, City's got a 10-point lead. And
Game in hand.
Do they still have that game in hand?
I think they do.
So, yeah, good luck winning the league now. But, yeah, top 4. Just get us top 4. Maybe we surprise in the CL. You know, if we can go far enough, we'll have everybody back except for Van
And
Dijk.
that's, you know, that's
Maybe even Van Dijk in the final.
that's another thing,
You just
Gaiman.
never know.
That's another thing, Gaiman Kelly.
Yeah, I disagree with Trent out as well. That's just crazy.
People say that retaining the title the year after is a heck of a lot harder than winning it the first time.
Well, look what happened.
Because
but look at the year before that.
No, but I'm saying it's harder when once you've won it. It's harder retaining the title the year after because some of the urgency's gone out of the guys. They've won it.
Everybody wants to knock off the champions.
And everybody wants to get at the champions, yeah.
But we're not playing like champions anymore. We're not attacking. FSG out. Bye.
Well, you know, Kuchina, I guess, we thought we'd bought him in Keita and Shaq, but they haven't produced anything. Now, is it because they can't play the Klopp's?
Well,
is it because they can't play the Klopp's way of doing things?
In my opinion, Shaq has produced. You know, he's barely even played, and he impacts.
But I'm saying
he impacts the game most of the time.
He's not. Well, no, only if he comes on as a sub.
Even when he starts, he impacts the game. Yeah, he does. Some games he does, some games he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
But can you blame him in just shit attack? It's like the team is trained to be timid. Like all these fucking drills, ball control, possession. Yeah, how about some passing drills next to the side of the fucking box?
There's another game. There's another thing.
How about some running drills, just taking chances?
There's another game.
We never train for that.
I know.
He's got. You know what he's got to do if he wants to fix this? Have fucking scrimmages where there's nothing on the line, and you get your players used to running again and taking chances.
Yeah.
We're too easy. You don't even have to defend us. This is
all
you have to
heavy
do.
Tackles,
all you have to do to defend us. Okay,
stand that out of the way.
So Salah and Trent, right? And Trent's going here. Okay, guys, let's take a few steps here. Oh, they're going back this way. Let's take a few steps here. That's it. It's so easy to defend us now. We're killing ourselves, man. So whatever. I'm done.
Yes, Mark, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl tonight.
Oh, did we block someone in here? Oh, Super Bowl? Oh, yeah. I'll watch that.
Yes, Mark.
I got to work, but sure.
And I'm hoping that Kansas City? I'm hoping the Chiefs win it. You keep blocking them. Why have they got no...
I know. Don't ask questions. Just look at the comments, all right? Oh, man. It was brutal, guys. Yeah, well, we're struggling right now anyway, so it's been a lot with the injuries too.
Well,
but we can attack.
Our bench is terrible. And unfortunately, we've only got the kids to rely on now.
Yeah.
Because we've let guys go and not replaced. And FSG gave us a lot of money at one point. That's what partly helped us win everything. And now
I'm not even big on slating FSG.
No, neither am I.
I can't be slating them. Like, okay, maybe on, like, we could have bought a center back, but other than that, what am I going to slate them for? It's a tactical problem right now. Injury crisis.
Well, this is
a tactical
and I'm
problem.
going back again. I don't know. I told Sean this the other day. Some guy was spouting somewhere that
Brady. I hope he does, man. He's so good.
Somebody was spouting somewhere. Although they're not the greatest team at the moment and they have their problems, Man United are 5 good players to play up front. 5 good players up front. We've got 3 in Origi. Doesn't help us when we have to change anybody.
Yeah, I know.
They did the other day. They can take Rashford off and put Cavani on. They can take Pogba off and put Greenwood on. You know what? They got 5 guys they can interchange. Yeah. And we don't have a damn thing other than Origi's coming to save us.
I'm just going to say this.
I'm not going to talk about Origi anymore.
We bought Thiago and we bought Jota.
And they got injured.
And that's all I'm going to say. So this whole comparing us with United shit,
no.
You got to stop doing
that. And
unfortunately, it's a fair point, but...
And unfortunately, guys, as far as Ox is concerned, with the injury he's had, I think we're lucky he's still playing. Because the mental thing on that, which is probably greater than the physical, could actually put him out of the game. Because I'm sure there's times when he's charging down, he's wondering if this guy hits me and I fall over, my leg's going to go. And what you've also got to realise too, guys, although I don't think it will, this could happen to Van Dijk. The mental block of having such an injury could hurt you.
No, centre back's a different position.
No, it could hurt you.
I mean, heck, he was going for goal when he got injured. That was just garbage.
I don't mind. This is before.
See, this is the season we're talking about. That happened to us right at the beginning.
This is before you were born. Okay.
Right?
This is before you were born. And I played for a works team. Yeah. I was a hell of a lot smarter and slimmer than I was now, guys, so don't laugh. I broke my leg in 4 places when a fullback tackled me and the way I went down.
Yeah.
I was
Let's try to read some comments.
I was 6 months. No, I was 6 months out. I got ready for the next season because I wanted to play. I played 1 game.
Yeah.
1 game. And then I turned to the guy that was running the team and said, "That's it. I proved I can play again, but I'm not taking any risks."
Yeah, it does. It does affect you.
It affects you mentally.
If you get an injury,
this was only on an industrial league. Imagine the sense up here in his head of what could happen to him.
Yeah.
It's like the goalie for Chelsea. What was his name that wears the cap? He's gone now.
Oh, Czech?
Czech. He had head problems and had to have operation. And had to wear a skull cap to save his head.
Yeah.
The pressure on him must have been unbelievable to keep playing.
Yeah, no, totally. It does affect you. Yeah, United lucky, no injuries. That's true. You know, you gotta wonder what does Klopp do in the, which maybe we're doing way too many friggin'. I don't know what's causing it.
Well, okay. It's his cultural background. He's got an idea. Nobody's going to change him from it, and that will happen, unfortunately. But who does he buy? I mean, okay, I would love to see Mbappe here, but would that not cause trouble in the dressing room if he wants 300,000?
Who gives a shit?
He wants £300,000 a week.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. If we're not performing, we need to bring someone in. It doesn't matter what anyone's getting paid.
But I'm not sure we can. I'm not sure we can afford that. You know, and you're right. It's a clap.
We're not selling Salah.
We're not going to sell Salah.
That's ridiculous.
No. It's a crapshoot when you buy a guy, no matter how good he is, whether he fits into your system or not. You know,
Mbappe will fit in anywhere.
Mbappe will probably fit in anywhere.
You kidding me? That's the one thing we need as a player like that.
Yes, you're right, Red. We should have bought a centre back right at the start of the season when we knew he was off, and we sold the other fella. Because I think between you and me, I'm not sure if Marip will play anymore.
Oh, Matip will be back.
Oh, I don't think he will. He's going to be out a year from an ankle. It's something to do with his...
Oh, is he something else? He's out that long? Wow.
Oh, he's out for the rest of the season.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't look at the updates on it. I've already just sort of like...
Matip's out for the season with, what do you call him at the back of the ankle?
The Achilles?
Ligaments and stuff.
Oh, wow.
He's out for the rest of the season. He might not come back. In fact, people are saying, if all you can do is come play one game and then off 3
sell
games,
Trent
what's
and
the point?
Bobby, eh? Ooh,
I wouldn't sell Trent.
Honestly, I'm not even like... I'm still not going to blame Firmino for that much because he never gets the... Dave, my man, good seeing you, bro. Yeah. How often does Bobby even get a chance? Actually had a good shot on net today almost.
Unfortunately for Bobby,
we're not creating any chances.
If we got a centre forward to go in front, I would play Bobby behind him in midfield as a number 10. Because that's where Bobby likes to be, going back and getting the ball and stuff. Yeah. I think that would suit Bobby, playing Bobby as a number 10. Because he's always at the back too much, sometimes he's going back to help out.
It's brutal. Terrible ball movement, very predictable, no running with the ball. How do you expect to get chances, Klopp? You know? It's just brutal, man.
No, I will always be... I don't know who wrote that about being thirsty. I will always be...
Firmino isn't a striker, agreed? Yeah, well, I don't know.
I will always be happy.
No.
I will always be happy that we were here to watch that win this year. With the Champions League and the World Cup thing and all that.
Yeah, it was great.
You know,
it's not over. We're still
in it, guys.
It's been a rubbish season. Like, I'm not even arsed. Even though yes, we have tactical problems that will probably get covered once we have our injuries.
But Mark, if we sell Trent, if we sell Trent,
that's not happening.
Who would we get to replace him?
This is the thing. This is the thing. Exactly.
You have to replace him.
Selling Trent ain't gonna happen.
No,
I think selling Bobby isn't gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying, Helio. We get a centre forward, and we make Bobby our number 10 behind him in midfield.
Well, if we got Mbappe, that would happen.
But then again,
we just don't start.
But then again, if you're going to play Firmino,
he has slowed down a little bit too.
If you're going to play Firmino in midfield, what then do you do with Shaq and Cato and?
We've already got too many midfielders
and all the other guys.
Yeah.
You know, and if you sold a young kid, you get shit off everybody in Liverpool. You know, so we've got too many midfielders. Not enough defenders, not enough forwards, too many midfielders.
Yeah, local lads ain't getting sold, of course.
Yeah, and if Firmino played the number 10, what would you do with Jota?
I don't know. It depends if we have Mbappe. If we have Mbappe, they can alternate because Mbappe's got to start every game.
Well, no, then you are. This is like these other teams. You bring them on halfway through, keep changing. Yeah.
I don't know. It's got real bad, is what it is. Mbappe said he wants to play for Klopp. We'll get it done. It's probably going to happen. I don't care how much it costs or money, because they can always figure that out. Mbappe can sign for a little less. We can pay a little bit more than we want. And we're the greatest hagglers of all time. Of course we're going to get an amazing deal.
Jose Allen, don't jump in. It wasn't that bad.
If we get Mbappe,
things will be better.
Man, that's the one player that will fix everything. Because that's the one thing we don't do is run with the ball.
That's right.
And he'll create. Oh my goodness, he's almost better than Mane.
Yeah, Trent will only get better, guys.
Carving people up.
He's only 22. He will get better.
Almost. Carl, we're not getting top 4. I think we're gonna still get top 4. You know, nobody else is really rising to the occasion other than City. So fine, City's probably got the league. You know, they're 10 points ahead with a game in hand. But I still think we'll get top 4. Johnny Huge.
Well, you're right, Mark, but would we have wanted Suarez back?
Who cares? Who cares about ego when you can't? That's too late anyways. That would have been, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we'll be better once Jota gets back.
I think Mbappe can still show up. I'm pretty confident we'll get him. Major injuries this season.
Well, you know Red Magician?
This has just made it fair for the league, is what happened.
Yeah. Do you know Red Magician?
Okay.
Now you've made that comment about FSG not paying for Werner. He's not exactly having a great time at Chelsea.
Kerala, you don't see them paying half that? Well, if they don't fucking buy him, then good luck on your upward trajectory there. You know, because even with a full healthy team, you know, the form's bad right now. How would we do next season?
Trouble is with him too. If you don't buy him, there's a good chance that somebody...
Coutinho, you can't take Coutinho back.
If you don't go...
It's a shame, too.
If you don't really go for Mbappe, you run the risk of United or City going for him.
Well, we need to get
and shit, if City get him, we're in real trouble.
No, then that's, for sure. Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, I must go.
No, you got to spend. That's exactly what you said right there. And he's such a juggernaut player. We got to get him.
But we need...
That's the type of player we need.
We need a good, solid centre forward.
Yeah, he's as solid as it gets. It's just going to cost a ridiculous amount of money. Who cares?
Yeah. Well...
Do it.
I'll have a look in my bank, see if I can buy him.
They got money. FSG's pissing money.
Well, they're not. They've got...
Guess what? Your whole business plan's going to go down the tubes if we don't get Mbappe. It might not, though, because I'd like, you know... How would we do if we were not injured?
That's right.
You know? And it's been really bad. So.
If VVD hadn't have got injured and Yoda and a few of the others...
Thiago, Allison...
Matic went off injured, keeps going off injured. And it was funny, they were all going off for a month here and a month there, eh?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's really tough. No, you're right. I mean, look at that. You're right.
The defense didn't defend. Yeah, you're right.
Collective. That breakout that they got, that Curtis stopped. The defense were nowhere near it.
Yeah. we're having a lot of trouble right now. For sure.
Anyway, guys, I must go. Take my leave of you.
Yeah. I'm going to head out too.
So you take care. Thank you again. Was it Leicester on Wednesday?
I don't know.
And then we've got
Leicester coming up, and
then we've got this European game coming up, eh?
Leipzig,
which I hear might be played in Tottenham because we can't get permission to go to Germany because of COVID.
Can this year get any more ridiculous? Look at the season. Season's it is what it is.
Of course, Chi Ming, and we're only going to give him our support. But like supporters and like fans, you know where fans come from, don't you? It's a short version of fanatics. And that's what a lot of us are.
Big,
we're fanatic for our team.
big mistake bringing off Jones and Thiago for Millie and Shaq.
Yes, it was. You're
kind
right.
of agree with that. I don't know about Thiago. Thiago's still a little bit, you know. I don't know. I think Jones should have stayed in the match. He was the one guy who was still, I mean, like you said, he was defending better than our defenders. That's why I like Jones. He's usually really in the match, and he's not afraid. But yeah, guys, it's brutal.
See,
Thanks, Mr. Postbox.
Here's the trouble we're going to have too now. If we have to go to Hungary and then come back after that, we run the risk of 2 or 3 guys getting sick over there. You know what I mean? It's a dice you've got to throw, I guess. I hope they've all had the shots.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, that's the chance.
But you know the end game of all this shit.
Yes, I know.
I'm not gonna get it. Why am I even? You know, Hank Aaron died when he took that fucking shot. I know he's old, but I'm just saying.
Did he?
Yeah. Andrew McGregor. There you go.
Yeah, let's welcome this guy, Chi Ming Tang. Hey, you should join us. We're on every game, my friend. Okay, so the game's in Budapest. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it was brutal. Absolutely brutal.
We know you at Mr. Post, but we know you are nutters. That's why you are liked. Thank you, Mr. Pokesboxface. Scatterbrain, that was very hard to take.
I could see he's probably going to play. By then, I think we'll have both of those center backs playing. That's what's going to happen. And then Nat Phillips will be back up. Get Henderson back out of that. So he can play in the midfield. Dave, it is what it is, man. It's called no attack.
In Puskas Stadium, now there was a footballer. There's a guy that could control the ball, shoot and score. Hey?
His last name is Stadium? That's cool.
Ferenc Puskas.
Emma, oh my goodness. Emma Watson. Oh man, it's just too much. I can't take this anymore. It's so bad. The form is just terrible.
So if Saturday's against Leicester, who's on Wednesday? Is that the Leipzig game?
Probably, yeah. It's the game after Leicester City.
No, Saturday is Leicester.
Yeah.
So who's on Wednesday this week?
RB Leipzig.
So RB Leipzig this week. Well, good luck to the team out in Hungary.
Well, next week.
There's got to be a game this Wednesday. There's 2 games every week now. Anyway, take care, guys. I must leave you.
That's it.
Okay. See you on Wednesday.
It's been brutal.
And let's hope we have better luck.
See you, Dad. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, Mr. Postboxface. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know what to say anymore. You know. I know what I want to say, and it's not even about the club. It's just going to be YouTube rants, because I can't fucking stand them, but what's the point of that, right? Dad's gone. Yeah, give me some positive comments. I want to see if I can... Should I put a reaction video up? We get all these fucking losers coming to the channel to laugh at us. Oh, man. See if the videos are downloadable yet. YouTube doing a tremendous job holding this stream down. Just loving it, guys. Let's see here. . There's almost no point in me doing a reaction video. YouTube treats it like crap every time. They hide my channel. They piss around all the time, guys. So I don't even know if I'm going to bother. I need to hit YouTube back. I need to strike back. But I've got limited resources, limited time. And but don't worry, I'll get the results I want for this channel. Yeah, it's not even ready yet. Fuck it, I'll just run a post-match for 5 fucking hours. Sick and tired of YouTube and their games holding this stream down. I gotta use chatbots. That's gotta be what everyone else, the link I'm missing. But I know what YouTube does is, no matter what I do, or no matter how much we try to get the views up, they'll just shut it at 30 or 40. So you can't even have anyone know about the stream and get real featuring. You gotta figure that out, guys. The channel deserves a lot better than this. No game till Saturday? Yeah, my dad's telling me we're Wednesday. Total disinformation. Like, you know, up is down, down is up. We can't attack anymore. Can't put a side pass in to save our ass. City scores 2 goals like nothing. Because that's what they do, because Pep's smart. Pep knows all you need is fucking simple passes across the box. Just done, man. How can Klopp not know? Like, how can he not see that? Like, that's what's going on. Dave, you're the best, man. You're the best, bro. So it's Leicester, and then it's RB Leipzig after that. Yeah, you guys are great. Thanks, Mr. Postbox Face. Really appreciate it. I didn't see Everton versus United, Jack. I missed it. I heard about the end of it, though. It's pretty funny. I'm just done, man. Even Fantasy League, like, even that's kicking my ass. At least Mane was back today, but... Cockner, yeah, I know. I'm not even going to do the YouTube rant. You guys know what I'm dealing with. You know. My channel suffers. If we don't find a way to rig the likes and rig the comments, you know, then the stream botter doesn't work. YouTube keeps this show down, and, you know, everyone else can gain 200, 300 subs for doing fuck all. You know, when I would count on that for a hard-earned reaction video that I would edit. You know, I'm just not arsed anymore, guys. Like, the battles I've had to endure and the bullshit I've had to see and learn doing this really shows me how stupid and rigged the world is. Pep's tactics are always spot on, man. Like, we've beat them quite a few times, especially in key matches. Like, when we won the title, that wasn't even a football match when we played them after that. City got us the year they won the league. They won that key match where we could have gone up 10. We had a chance to sort of try to hurt them. What do? They go up 10. You know. City's a very consistent attack. They're a good, consistent attacking team. We're a good, consistent possession football team that has so much talent that it hides and band-aids our problems of shit attack. You know? That's the thing that's really frustrating, is we're the best, and we're doing it to ourselves. The injuries are a problem too. But the last time, you know, we were really playing really good to the way I want to see us play. Not counting some miracle games. It's crazy because the run where we won the league, we were mentality monsters and it was awesome. But it was all possession tactics. I'd love to see that match where we'll never see it, because the first leg against City back in 2018 in the CL, the amount of energy you have to expend to lock a team down like we did in that match, you just can't expect that from your players every match. That was just brilliant. I don't know, maybe my dad's right. Maybe Buvac is what's gone wrong. Klopp's got nobody to tell him, hey, why aren't we friggin' trying to pass in the ball somewhat into the box and run with the ball? You know, maybe Pep Linders is just, wanting to be nice and keep his job. I mean, I wouldn't want to piss Klopp off. So, I don't know. I'm just done, guys. With their commercial team, YouTube is promoting channels which get in touch with them and partner with their commercial team. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I get in touch with YouTube, they give me a runaround. But I'll get there. I'm never going to stop with this channel. I'm only just getting started. Who do you think played better? Oh, I mean, City was miles ahead of us in this match. The first half, we controlled it a little bit, but there's no attack. Sterling wins that penalty, and Sterling is probably man of the match for a while in that match. Foden's shot was brilliant. Like, City just took it, they weathered the storm, tried to see if they could play off a counter, and Alisson fucked the match up, But that were created inside our penalty. Exactly. Oh, that doesn't happen if you have regular center backs? Yes, but even if we had Van Dijk and Fabinho, or Van Dijk and a healthy Joel Matip, that center back, that one spot's still a problem. Even if we were good back there, City's creating chances. And they're not afraid to attack. They run, they angle towards the net. We pause. We look for the pass. We don't even attack. So it's so much more difficult to catch them off guard. We're so readable. So that's a good point, And that's Klopp. That's Klopp's fault. It's like he's got to be a little bit more like Pep, in terms of attack. Like, people talk shit, Pep's a bald fraud, and, he's got all these players, but they don't realize he still puts together great tactics and gets them results. Like, if it was just talented players, how come they're playing tactically fucking amazing? So, VVD is a huge miss. Absolutely. It's a big game changer. But again, even if we could play, this is what I'm saying, like, if we have no injuries and we play like this, we got a chance to win every fucking match. We'd probably draw 2-2 against City, or 1-1, or it'd be a close game, right? Or we play with shit tactics like this, and then if we get the first goal, we could get 4-0 no problem. It can happen no problem. But, we just don't attack. And it really sucks. And having a stellar lineup and being mentality monsters and controlling the possession, it covered up the fact that our attack is, very limited. And everyone knows what we're doing now. So, I don't know, guys. I'm saying the same thing every stream, every match, every post-match. Nobody cares. Nobody watches except for you guys, because nobody knows. Klopp needs to watch this fucking show and start attacking, man. Misses a game, 2, 4, game. I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Rant about Alisson? Come on. That's like a glitch. Too many times, Robbie Lewis, too many times we take the ball from offensive positions and pass it backwards. Exactly. I mean, it's just, possession football will only get you so far. And now we've done it for 3 years. Why are we so afraid to take risk in our opponents around their box? It's so counterproductive. I get setting up the chance, but sense of urgency, attacking tactics, playing like City. I can't believe I got to say this, but that's what it is. That's what City's tactics are. And that's the one thing we don't do. Haven't done in years since heavy metal football. So, and you know what? We had a chance to win the league. I mean, anything's still possible. City's probably got it, but we survived so long and did well with the injury crisis. And now look what's happened. Just crazy. No, I agree. Big Verge. It's all good perspective comments, yeah. But our attack, we should still be attacking. That's the thing, right? I'm not even arsed about City's 4 goals. Okay, Alisson had 2 mistakes. They missed a penalty. Right? But aside from that first half, we were pretty much in control of a lot of it. But we don't attack. Like you said, we just bring the ball back. Wijnaldum runs the ball down the middle. He's got a guy right on him, so he's totally pressured. Then he's got a center back right in front of him who's going to stifle him. So what does he do? He does what he's trained to do. Stop, protect the ball, pass it to the side, and it immediately goes back. Where's the help to come in for guys to pass to get shot? We don't even attack. It's just ugly football, and it works when your Jotas are healthy, and you've got VVD in there. You've got no injury problems. You've got a decent pair of center backs. It's a totally different game, and even then, we're gonna struggle to score. But odds are we're not gonna get scored on, and we'll score in those situations. So. It's just, how can I blame it all on center backs when our attack is just a fucking joke? And that's Klopp's fault. That's where the blame lies on Klopp. Why aren't you getting us more chances? It's his fault. And he's got to train his players. He's got to give them the green light and do some training drills where you're getting them used to running in the box or setting up passes and chances around the box. It doesn't have to be the perfect golden chance because you're going to most likely lose the ball or pass it back to the side and it goes back. And you've just taken away the pressure from the team when you do that. We're keeping the possession, but now they know how good Trent and Robertson are to attack. Right? They pin that down. Trent's way too afraid to run with the ball around. I'm saying the same thing every match. It's the same thing. And nothing's changing. And I'm still ranting about it now. This sucks. This really sucks. I'm going to keep this stream going because YouTube's doing a massive job of trying to keep it under 1,000 views. They really want to make the channel look shit. Give me some subs. And then let's take it all away. And some of my fickle subscribers unsubscribed. Thanks, guys. Yeah, appreciate it. It's not hard enough. Sorry, I'm sorry I don't do great enough job for you. But, I'm really disappointed in some of my subscribers. Some of you guys are real shitheads for unsubbing. And you know who you are. And some of my best subs have even done it too. So, whatever. I'm just going to keep trucking along. Some good comments there I'm reading. From the other videos. So I'm going to keep this stream going. Hit the like button. Let's just, keep complaining about the same problem that has been in existence. We won the league with these same shit tactics. And we're breaking so many records. And then Watford smashed us. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's been the same freaking tactics the whole time. Win, lose, or draw. But now we're exposed because of the injuries. Now there's no mentality monsters to push us through. We don't have that angle where, we toughed it out. And we were mentality monsters, right? Totally were. It was amazing. But we weren't having all these multitudes of chances in those matches most of the time. Or we would have been up 4-0 in most of those matches. So, Original Gunner, my man. I'm buying an Arsenal kit for you, man. One of these days I have to do that. And thanks again to Jose Allen. I will contact you. I was going to send you a message last night, and I had to go out and work again. I'm just overwhelmed with stuff, guys. Ederson greater than Allison. I have to concede this now. You know? Stop complaining. We didn't even have a striker in that game. I'm not complaining. What are you talking about? This is City fan. I'm complimenting City. What more do you want me to do? I'm saying Pep's a good coach. I'm saying Sterling's good. I'm saying they have the right tactics. And yeah, we are screwed over by injuries too. But like I said, Sadio was playing today. Mohamed Salah was playing today. Firmino was playing today. And guess what? It's not their fault. Right? The midfield's got to be able to service them. And is it really the midfield's fault when Klopp's whole game plan is ball control at all costs, protecting the ball? And I get that. But you have to take risk. You have to have ways to break in through the box. Yeah, Allison's a legend. He had a bad game. You know, he didn't carry us in the Champions League final, you know, epic failures of proportion, because he's that good of a keeper where he's going to make most of the saves. He's not going to let in shit goals. But yeah, he'll get cocky and confident with the ball and lose it. Of course he'll do, you know, like, that's why I'm not even arsed about yeah, Alisson screwed up, but we didn't deserve to win the match anyways. But Hendo was not dominating in midfield. Henderson was doing pretty good, though. He's a great holding midfielder with the right team. But without the right pieces, you know, he'll take the brunt of the criticism for sure. He did. We know he did all those years. Alisson's been sensational. We wouldn't have had the CL without him. Against Napoli, man, that save to get through the group stages. So I could give... I just, like, whatever. It happened with Alisson, it's over. Henderson does have more cups than Man City, more European cups. That's a fact. Was not born when you came along? Yeah. I think he stream botted. Plus, he was, which everyone's doing now. He might have done that to boost his channel. But again, there's a lot of United supporters, and he was actually going to the ground, right? Like, he could have, a lot of his channel might have actually started legit. But I have a hard time believing it, right? Because he wasn't even streaming when I was streaming. I didn't know about what stream botters were and all that stuff. Anyways, why am I even talking about this shit? Robbie Lewis, we need to get another center forward who can get between the center backs. Mbappe, man. Just get Mbappe. Pay whatever it takes. Whatever it costs. We have to get Mbappe. And it'll bail out Klopp's shit attacking tactics. Because that's what they are. And I can't believe I'm saying this about the great Jurgen Klopp, who totally turned Liverpool around and made us total dynasty mode, dreamland. And like the adversity to win that title, to lose that way to City. I mean, it's so unfair for that season. But we did get the CL in the most dramatic way. Right? So, you take what you can get. The next season we did win the title. We finally do it. And now look at this season. Now what's happening? Now we're just going to be happy if we get top 4. And, if we can get to the CL, we really should be getting to the Champions League final. I know our form's crap. But winning in two legs of football, it's hard to knock us out. But I don't know. Right now, we're not scoring any goals. We're not getting any chances. European nights, though, will be jacked. We'll be amped. No fans. It's like, oh, Liverpool's won the league, so we're going to, not have any fans now. We're going to make it so crazy for Liverpool. You're gonna get no fans, and this is for everyone too. No fans, and then like crazy injuries, and we still had a shot for the league before this whole train wreck. Sell Bobby? No, we're not sacking Klopp. What are you talking about? Sell Bobby? I don't even like selling Bobby. That idea. Yeah, but they might be able to negotiate something, Ricky Swift. Robbie Lewis, Salah and Mane needs to switch sides. I was saying that too. But Salah, I don't think he's comfortable going right for his shot. I think that's why he's on the right, is because he likes to get that left-footed shot off. That Chelsea goal. And he did the same angle was the Roma Worldie. He's replicated that a couple times. Right? So I think that's why he doesn't have to switch the ball to his left foot all the time. Yeah, but he's not going to have a good angle because now your better foot's further away from the goal. Right? So that's why he's on the right. Because then his good foot is closer to the net. And his angle for the shot is there. You know. Mbappe, Real Madrid. He'll bail them out too. That'll be shit if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid. Probably though, right? It's going to be them, Barcelona, or us. I doubt City will get him, but you know, they have the money to do it. If he goes to City, it's just going to be like, okay, here we freaking go again. Trent is overrated. Sometimes he is. I've got to say, sometimes he is. Great attacking player. Brilliant with his crosses, free kicks. He's a okay defender. But he's really just the most brilliant attacking right back in the world. I mean, how much can I blame Trent? The only thing I say Trent should do is run the ball from the side. But if that's what we're relying on to get side passes into our forwards at the side of the box, something else is wrong. I mean, heck, Salah should be doing that. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. Sterling would always facilitate little goals like that. Or they'd get the ball to Sterling and he'd put it in. Simple tactics. No, Alisson totally bottled the match. And there's no excuse. You know, he got too cocky, too casual, trying to play as as anything but a keeper. Yeah, Barca's struggling financially, yeah. What do we do now? Or I don't know. You know, I have my opinions on what we should do tactically. But I've been saying it for 3 years. And we start to do it, then we don't. I'm just sitting here like this. I gotta switch let's keep this stream going. Because life is just, hitting us again. Is it almost better just like totally just giving up on the league now than losing it by 1 fucking point? Okay, I'm going to keep the stream going. I just have to move the camera angle. I'm going to take a break. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. We're not getting top 4. Get out of here. We are getting top 4. Guys, we're still like, look, okay, I know it's bad. It's bad. Perspective, okay? Our attacking is really bad, right? Now let's get some perspective. Let me try to, not sugarcoat, but let me polish this off a little bit for you. Okay, right now, Everton's got 2 games in hand. So you know what? Yeah, it's like, we're just doing this to ourselves at this point, and it's been an injury crisis. Okay, so even with things as bad as they are right now, and I'm not even too worried about Everton, really, because, even if they win their 2 games, and I don't even know who they're playing. They're playing City, I think. And Spurs? Oh, I don't even remember. I know they got a double game week though. So next week. But really, like, am I worried about United, Leicester, Chelsea, Everton? Tottenham's not even like. Tottenham was top for so long. They're done now. It's an interesting race from Tottenham. I mean, West Ham's not going to sustain. They're not going to get top four. It could happen. Anything could happen. But, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Chelsea's trying to get back into form now. They got, again, when you fire a coach, you usually get a breath of fresh air, which you can see. They've won their last 2 matches. You know, Chelsea, they might do some damage. Sometimes you go on a nice run when you get a positive change. So I'm seeing that. Leicester's still going to be their same mediocre, can't get Vardy the fucking ball. And he's injured right now anyways, right? Is he even back yet? Right? So I've never been really worried about Leicester. United's form similar right now. But United does have, a much better attack because of Fernandes and Cavani. We're still probably going to get second. Okay, it's so bad, and we're going to get top 4. We're going to get second. City's probably got the league, right? 10 points ahead of us and a game in hand. But, other than that, should be all right. All right, so we're going to take a break. Still in the Champions League. No problem. Just bring us home, old big years, baby. Watch it happen, too. Just win it again. Every time the league goes to shit, we must win the Champions League now. It's only right. We should have won so much more. Should have been at least another CL and at least another title. So, bigger picture, Klopp's done an amazing job. He just needs to find a way to start attacking properly. This is just not good enough. It's ugly football. Scatterbrain John, Dale Long, Cliff Milne, Mr. Postbox Face, Robert Blundell. Scoring. See, this is where it burns about Coutinho, because I remember I was so mad when he left, I started to call him out. I go, okay, that's it. All I'm going to say is, all he is one good shot outside the box. That was my big thing, trying to burn him. But that's what would bail us out of every match when we needed it. We missed that so bad. But that really shouldn't be your attack. You shouldn't have to rely on Coutinho putting in those balls. Right? We should be getting chances. We should be getting easy goals. Good touches. Water under the bridge? Yeah, I like that comp. Wesley Williams. Positive, 100 times. Keeping it 100. For life. We got to go for the Champions League. Oh, man, I'm feeling it now. I'm getting that Barcelona comeback blood in my veins right now. Go down swinging, man, and maybe we win the CL. Vardy is back. I might have to pick him back up in my fantasy league. But I had a problem with Vardy. He's getting your points, but Leicester, they're just so garbage at facilitating them half the time. All right, stay tuned. I'm going to keep the stream running. I'm just going to put up a picture while I take a break and switch the camera angle to that. So thanks for watching. Stay blah, blah, blah. Stay tuned. Stick around. We're going to bitch about football for life. Be back. All right, guys, we're back here getting the camera angle set up. Sorry about that. Ooh, not good. Yeah, it's pretty rough right now, guys. Hanging in there. Let's do some shout-outs. Keep this stream going. Liverpool, you done? We're not done. We're still in the CL, baby. We could still even win the league if City just drops 5 or 6 points. Then we're back in it. But yeah, probably not, right? That would be so awesome if we came back somehow. But yeah, it's been such a challenging season. CL, guys. You know, we still got that bonus round. You know, unfinished business, man. Adrian threw that thing away. So we got to really go for the CL, man. Yeah, I'll be back as well. I'm just poking in so nobody leaves just yet. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. You guys are great. Thanks for the awesome comments, all the love and support. Wesley Williams, Mr. Postbox Face, Arthur Morris. I'm tongue-tied. Robert Blundell. Yeah, good comments, everybody. Good comments. Let's see here. So yeah, put in some comments if you're watching. Just, you know, I've just done, 3-4 hours of football content with my dad. Just did an hour post-match talking about all the problems. So put in something new. Funniest thing, have you two seen on this channel? What's that? We've got a lot of good funny moments, man. My dad and I are just the dynamic duo. Yeah. Go get it. Alright, so let's see here. Let me fix a few things. Keep the stream going for a bit. Everybody's taken off. Nobody even knows it's live anyways. Alright. So I'm going to take that break pretty soon, I think. We'll let this thing run. Everyone can come back. Stay with the shite. What? You took your shirt off? Oh, yeah. Remember that one? That goal? That thumbnail, too. I'm leaning. The shirt off? Oh, man. That was great. That was probably Slav or Southampton, right? I think that was the same match I did that. And I did it with Bobby winning the Club World Cup. That was great, too. You know, that's the thing, man. We got to remember the good times. You know. Yeah, it sucks, but what, am I going to blame Firmino when he doesn't even get the ball? I know his form was pretty bad for a while, but, you know. Still a baller regardless. Klopp, I genuinely feel will be beaten by Leipzig. Well, let's pull it back. Let's pull it back. Anything can happen in that match. But one thing's for sure. I'm going to be super positive for any CL match, man. We got to hope for the best. Maybe, just maybe, we can win the Champions League. We should get through Leipzig, right? We should handle our business. And then we see who we draw if we get through that. It's very hard to knock us out over 2 legs. But it's brutal right now. What a shame, man. This is the lowest. Stay with the lowest to appreciate the highs. Yeah. Again, right? Like, perspective. If this is the... Like, keep in mind, it's been so many injuries this year. You know, Klopp's tactics are definitely found out. And, you know, we've got to do a better job attacking. Teams know how to stop our regular Trent Robertson, Salah, Mane tactics. which are good, but not good enough anymore because they're so easy to defend now. So, Leicester next week, yeah. Well, John West, yeah. I don't know, man. It's all about the CL now. Just get top 4. We're probably still going to get second. If we can just get top 4 and be in a chance to win the CL, man, that's going to be awesome. That would be insane. If we get a European Cup out of this season, that's huge, man. Anytime you win a European Cup, it's ridiculous, right? So I'm still going to be positive, even though it's pretty bad right now for our form. Just go get it. Matthew Moore, what's up, bro? Should I open up the Skype? If you want to call in, anyone can call in, but I've been streaming for a long time now. Do you think you'll beat Leicester? I don't know, man. It's so bad right now. We've beaten Leicester like every time, too. They're really going to want to get us. I could see us drawing or losing that match, to be honest with you. Our form's shit. Our attack is a big problem, and Klopp is not fixing that problem. Oh, man. It's really just, I'm just done. Klopp will complain about the brick wall? No. No, it's totally our fault. City did their job. City they were sensational, especially in that second half. Hold on for a second. I'm going to get an interruption here. I just got to mute it. Okay. Dad's just getting something there. What was that comment? Team.
You still carrying it on, are you?
Yeah, and in or out?
In, out.
I'm trying to read comments. His team made to climb. What a wow. That's rock solid defense display. Yeah, the teams don't even have to be like. I'm not even talking about City now, but teams don't even have to be good. Put that lasagna on, baby. Woo! We need something good today.
For tonight.
Get me some of the lasagna. Lasagna, baby.
For tonight, we'll have lasagna.
Do it. Yeah, there we go. We're getting lasagna. At least I'm smiling again. It's not even hard to defend us. We stifle ourselves. We create no chances. We refuse to run at the side of the net to create the easiest chances ever. Hardly ever do that. And our midfield can't get the ball to our front three at the right time. Because we've got possession. Possession football has killed us. And it's what won us the league. It's what kind of got us this far after heavy metal football. But it's so easy to defend us. Our forwards get no facilitation. There's just nothing happening. Lasagna's so good, man. I think Rodgers has a long-standing beef with Liverpool. I don't think so. I mean, personally, I'm sure he does. He wants to be like, hey, screw you guys. You fired me. I win. But Rodgers is a class guy. I really like Brendan Rodgers. I mean, tactically, it was brutal when he had to be fired. It was the right call. It was the right call at the right time, and we saw what happened. The rest is history. But lots of love and respect to Brendan Rodgers. He's a class guy. He's just going to go and do his thing. Andrew McGregor's laughing at me. It's so bad, Leicester might actually beat us this time. Wasn't the last time they beat us that brilliant Vardy goal against Mignolet? They may have beaten us once or drawn after that, but we've pretty much beat them ever since. It's bad, guys. Absolutely terrible. Keep your paws off Stevie G. Yeah, we're all talking about it. We need Stevie G now. Sorry, Klopp. Listen, it's been good. No, I'm just kidding. Klopp, you could be an assistant for a while. Let's just be an assistant for 10 years in case Gerrard screws up when he takes over. But no, Stevie G's like definitely looking like the real deal as a manager. It could be the perfect move. You know, we have Klopp till 2024. I was thinking he was going to extend until I was hoping until 2030. But if Gerrard's doing this well and Klopp's saying, you know what, it was a good run, I just, why would you step down in your dream job? I know why you'd stop, but if we're still winning, if it's going great with Klopp, we should never stop. You know, for like 10 years. And then we bring in Stevie G. But then Stevie G's got to wait all that time. And he deserves, like, he's already earned, like, he's already proven himself. Where I'd be very confident taking Stevie G. You know. Gerrard's contract's also up in 2024, that's right. Yeah, so they're timing it. That doesn't mean it's going to happen then. I'm sure they're just going to talk about contract extensions when the time comes, because that's going to be the plan, is to probably slot Gerrard in there. Some people are saying, even my dad was thinking maybe Pep Linders will take over. Maybe he gets the reins for 1 year, and then if you don't deliver, we bring in Gerrard. But I'd rather Gerrard just come in and take over when the time is right. Maybe it goes to 2028. It's just, I can't imagine parting ways with Klopp. And that's still 4 more years, which is huge. That's 9 years he's given us, if that's the case. But, you know, he's still in great health. I know he's got his personal life and personal endeavors in life. But Klopp knows more than anyone that, you know, you're in dreamland when you're managing for Liverpool. So, yeah, I'd still want to hold off on Stevie G, but who knows? Yeah. Sooner or later, there's going to be a change. Managers definitely can have a lot longer of a run, obviously, with a club. I really hope Klopp gets that dream run. He's already made it a dream run. But really, you can argue the Premier League title. I feel like we were slightly robbed for it, but I also feel that City did earn it. It's one of the most craziest seasons ever, especially for two teams. Like, you'll never see two teams go at it like that again, I don't think, for sheer dominance in points results and margin of error for us to lose the league like that. But we pretty much should have had another title and carry us through the Champions League away. At least a decent shot at a final, for crying out loud. You know. So, Klopp's done a massive job. Great job. It's just right now we're in the you know what, terrible attack, terrible offense. Rodgers is not a class guy. He wasn't good enough for Liverpool. Yeah, but being a good manager doesn't determine somebody's whether they're class or not. I like Rodgers, and there's nothing you can do to change my opinion on Brendan Rodgers and his character. Jurgen the man, and Klopp we trust. There you go. Klopp said he can't see himself manage over until he's 60. He's 53 now. That's good, though. 7 years is huge. So that would take us to 2027. He'll probably go to like 61. I wanted it to when I'm 64. But if he's thinking he can't see it, like, I could see Klopp going past 60 if we're winning everything. I mean, if we're in the cards for the double every year and we're winning one or the other, or maybe even both in those years, right? And that would be 7 years from now, which honestly, if Klopp in more years, that would be so insane. Just take the ball, shots like that. We'll get chances. You know, and there's other things we can do for our attack as well. But it's brutal. This is the cost of being so good. Now everybody wants to beat you. Everybody knows your tactics. Everybody watches you. And we're pounded and pelted with injuries too. Rodgers always says, yeah, Rodgers is class, man. Gotta love Brendan Rodgers. Sorry guys, we're having a little bit of stream problems. It might be a little laggy. Even the volume of this stream is probably too loud. Let's fix that a little bit. Go get it. So I am going to take a break. Keep the stream running. Why not, right? What do I got to lose? Nothing. Great comments. Seeing some new people here that I haven't seen, or some people I haven't seen in a while. Thanks for showing up. A couple of comments going back and forth there between some subscribers. 2-1 to Chelsea. Are they playing right now, or 1-1? Okay, so you're watching it right now. I'll tune in. I don't have any Chelsea players in my fantasy league now because of Frank Lampard. Thanks, Mr. Postbox Face. We'll talk a bit about fantasy league. I'll tell you what my fantasy league is now because there's no chance I'll ever win it this year. Klopp doesn't need to change tactics, in my opinion. I think he does for our attack. We're just not linking up with the midfield to our forwards. It's bad, man. It's bad. I agree, though. If the injuries aren't in place, the tactics will work. We don't even, I get the methodical, the patient possession tactics. You know, we've had our best season run ever playing that way when we won the league. I don't know if that was our best season point-wise, right? Because we just sort of threw. After we won the league, it was different. Yeah, it's funny because the same things happen to Klopp now. But again, if the injuries aren't there, probably a different story. Big time. They're winning 2-1. Who are they playing? Take a look right now. 1 second, guys. Okay. So you're saying Chelsea's on right now. Let's go to DAZN. And I'll watch some football with you guys. We'll do a bit of a watch-along. Yeah, and I did my fantasy league quick. I forgot. I didn't realize City and Everton had double game weeks. And what do? You still have time. If you haven't done your fantasy league yet. Or no, is this part of the double game week? No, this is part of it, I think. Or is it next? I don't even know. No, I think it's next week. Anyways, you want to load up, if it is for, yeah, it's for next week. You want to load up on City players and Everton players. You got a double game week if you can do it. So. Sheffield United. Kerala, Klopp could play direct football like Big Sam as a plan B, but he doesn't have the striker for such tactics. I don't know. We got the players to do it, though. I think Klopp's afraid of losing the ball on attack. I know, because, yeah, you got to really be careful. You'll get killed on a counter. I get that. Klopp does not want a counter. That's one thing I've learned for sure. Because that's why he's so obsessed with possession. And it's good. You should be obsessed with possession. It's like, that's good football. But you need chances. You need to take risk. You need attacking chances in there. It's just not getting the job done. Both team in the first half was stalemate. Yeah, I agree. Pep at halftime changed formation to a 4-4-2. Klopp didn't do anything noticeable. That's correct. Yeah, man. And City players, they'll attack on an angle. They're attacking towards the net. They're driving. We're not driving. We're looking for the pass. What kind of attack is that? It's shit. It's good if we're healthy. You'll beat almost any team with it. But, you know, you play a juggernaut team like City or Bayern Munich or someone deep in the Champions League. You know, we don't have our spark in our running game. You guys dissing the great Brendan Rodgers? All right. David Moon, hi, my opinion, we left all the energy in the last two. Yeah, well, And it shows. Need to relax. Maybe I guess. Need to relax mentally. Got to be taking chances. If anything, we've got to be like putting it on and getting hyped to create chances. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this again, but Sterling is just like, what the heck, man? Like, he's just so good now to create chances or to dive for a penalty. You know? Can't believe what I'm seeing. And without injuries, we still win against that. You know, like, that's how funny it is. Klopp does not need to change tactics. I think he does. Until we get 100% or close enough. Till Van Dijk's back and Jota, you know. Funny enough, even with their injury crisis, if we had just had Jota, it would have probably bailed us out in some of these matches. But I really do think it's a tactical problem. The players need to implement his tactics properly. But this is what I'm saying. I don't think Klopp gives our guys the green light to just fucking run around with the ball. Klopp, his tactics are preserve the ball at all costs. You know, he'd be screaming every match if that was the case. Every time we pass the ball to the side for us to pass it back. Right? So, I think you're wrong, man. I don't think the tactics are there to be implemented properly. That's the thing. Like, we're not... Okay, maybe Klopp did tell them and they forgot. But if you train a team to be so possession-minded, they're going to default to how they're normally playing, right? And it's been our bread and butter, and we've benefited from it for 3 years. And, you know, now it's... Well, not 3, yeah, just about 3 years now. It's brutal, guys. Our craziest attacking season, we lost the CL. And then we have the craziest run for the league to then lose by a point, to then come back against Barcelona and to beat Tottenham. Wow. And then we win the title. And then we have Corona. Well, we had to win it through that. So it's just like crazy, guys. Crazy times. And yeah, if Klopp's telling the guys to do that and they're not implementing it, then that's fine. But the midfield is just not linking up at all. We're not giving Sadio and Salah and Firmino anything. So the last people I'm ranting at is them. I really think it's Klopp. I really think Klopp has just got to say, guys, like, okay, let's take a bit of risk. Let's run with the ball a bit. We just don't run with the ball, and that's stagnant football. You know, no injuries, we get away with it. Injuries, we're exposed. Tony Kelly, give me a good enough reason why we don't need to change tactics. I just kind of... Oh, why we don't need... Exactly. We are too predictable. Yeah. Sideways, backwards, over the top crosses. Exactly. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better, Tony Kelly. That's exactly what it is. Obviously, the injuries are a thing, but we should still be good enough to be attacking. You know, most of the injury crisis was, you know, because of Van Dijk and then the other center back spot. And then losing Jota just really did it. Then it'll be on a free fall? No, we won't. We have nothing to lose, Remy. And it probably would work. Like, what are we risking? Risking taking chances in front of their own box. And you don't even have to do it in front of their own box. If you got nothing, you can run the ball around. You can do that. Player will be heavily marking you, and it's still to your advantage. Because you can get a corner, or you can get a nice low ball in there. We never do that. If we do that, like, for the 20 or 30 times we stop and look around, if we do that like half of the time, 15 times, we'll score 2 goals. Or we'll have 2 or 3 great chances. Easy. So that's what we should be doing. And I'm not even a friggin' football manager. But I know, because I've suffered with my dad watching the show. watching us go down in flames. But hey, we can still get top 4. Really get the CL. That's what we got to do. That'll fix everything. Injuries affected us, absolutely. Peter Dunn, center halves playing. Yeah. Putting Henderson back in the midfield will help a bit. What was that other comment? Joseph Stanley, welcome to Man City squad last year. Yeah, that's true. Without Van Dijk, you guys fall apart. It's not true. See, this guy's a bit of a dickhead. Defending the title, please. Listen, we didn't just lose Van Dijk. We lost Van Dijk for the season. Okay? Major blow. We lost Thiago in the same match for a month and a half. We lost Alisson for about a month and a half or so, maybe longer. And we kept getting pelted with injuries. Fabinho, Jota, Mane just was out for one match. So yeah, okay, it happened to you guys last year. We had injuries this season. But it's kind of being a classless prick. Joseph Stanley. Without Van Dijk, you're falling apart. That's horseshit. You guys were in fucking 8th. You were barely trying to get up the damn table, and we were bossing the league with all those injuries, so you can stick it, buddy. See, I'll at least say what City does right. I'll at least admit when City's good. But, you friggin' super fans come in here and, can't be class at all. Stupid comments like that. This is so stupid, man. The tactics are not the issue. The personnel have to know how to plan. I disagree. I think it's tactical, bro. We're not getting any chances. So that's a tactical failure right there. I know, Tony Kelly. That's the other thing. Minamino, man. Minamino, Shaq, Keita. Keita was interesting. I could see why he was put on the bench. I think Shaq should have been in a lot of these matches when Klopp's finally seeing now that it's good to put him in. Because he's earned it and he's been such a spark. And he's been a trooper. He's kept his mouth shut, kept his head down, and finally Klopp's like, yeah, what am I doing? Put Shaq in. Poor Minamino gets put on loan. After I'm sure he got a great speech of how vital he'll be to our success. Like, fuck. Man, the shit they must tell some of these guys when they're trying to sign them. But that's how you got to sort of hold your cards, right? You can't tell them everything. You can't tell this player, I'm only going to have you for a year or two. I'm sure they're as straight with the players as they can be. It doesn't matter if we're predictable. I disagree with that. I think it does matter, especially when we're not taking chances. It's so easy to defend us. If we're not better than our opponents, then there's nothing they can do about it. Oh, if we're better. Sorry, I'm misreading everything. Right, but, that again, that falls under tactics and stuff. Barca in the mud, completely big in debt, big players aging, but yeah. For sure, Tony Kelly. That's why I'm not freaking out. But, tactics are a problem. And I agree. The same tactics. I said that, Remy, I said that. I said the same tactics is what got us what we did last season, man. So injuries we're a totally different squad, having to go through this. But we could be so much better with our attack if we just take some bloody chances around the side of the net where there's no risk. Going down the middle, okay, there's risk there. Going to the wing, especially when the ball's already isolated there, you have nothing to lose. You're going to maybe lose possession. Or better yet, create a chance. That's what we're doing, man. It's just so bad. This has been like this for 2.5 years. The brilliance and insanity of Jurgen Klopp to produce the best football, and the same tactics are actually shit now. Oh, man. Our best football was when Karius freaking threw the Champions League away. That was before we had Alisson. Before we had all these upgrades.
Oh man, I like what the heck? So crazy. I know we were still dropping points in the Premier League. We had to get to a level where you just couldn't lose. We had to learn from City just killing us in the Prem to finally beat them. So let's look at Chelsea, shall we? Let's take a look at this match. Not that I really care, but they're what? They're up 2-1. There they are. Is it stubborn for Klopp to say about center backs and still doesn't play? It's the first game, though. I don't mind that. Against City, I understand that for their first game. That could have been a disaster. We lost 4-1. Could have been 5-1. Honestly, the game kind of didn't reflect the score. Or vice versa. I mean, the score didn't really reflect how the game should have gone. In terms of the first half, Allison having 2 bonehead moves, like... It's like, yeah, life is a roast again. It's all just a big joke, right? How ridiculous can it get? All right, so I'm watching Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Chelsea on attack. Actually trying to put in a nice attack. Nice attack here. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a terrible shot. Come on, Sheffield. Knock these bastards down. Yeah. Predicting the starting 11 for Leicester. Predicting a 2-0 Leicester. Wow. Yeah, Tony Kelly. I don't blame you, man. I don't know. I don't know what to think for a starting 11. I could see one of them playing. Maybe Fabinho plays center back again. He got that penalty today. Like, we're just on the ropes, man. Yeah, I know. We lost Gomez, Matip. Like, I didn't even finish the list. You're right, Remy. It's ridiculous. Our forwards are not firing, scoring first goal. Yeah, but we're not creating any chances. So, Wesley, I explained what we should do 1,000,000 times. I already explained. If we have nothing and it's become like a game where it's just in their half, just run the ball right to the right or the left. It's all you can really do if you're not getting anything else. Teams are smart. They're playing us high at the box. They're not letting us come in at all. Why would they? We'd carve them up to shreds. Liverpool needs Sean up front and Dad as manager. I'm not even joking. Honestly, bro, you don't even get me started. Gunner knows. Gunner knows, man. I got to lose weight. And it's on. Davies is for the bench. Kabak will play with Fab, and Hendo will love back. Yeah, live. Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit stubborn. I don't even know if it's him being stubborn. He's just not. I don't think he realizes like how simple. Like, oh my goodness, it's just so sad. It's like the one thing that City's consistent with. Why aren't we doing stuff like that? No, I hear you. Yeah, I know we'll move on. I'm not worried. I'm just saying that these are the problems. What does it matter? Why are we even talking about this? Nobody's going to care. Nothing's going to happen. And then we'll probably get back into form and win everything again, right? So oh, Messi's not playing? Yeah, I haven't been watching any of that. Okay, so Chelsea player down. Is that Giroud? You know who would have been... I know this is a stretch. He's so old now. But you know who we really could have used? Is Thomas Muller, man. I know he's really old. But if you want a player who's going to get you friggin' chances and pass the ball, he's that guy. I know. That's outdated, but that's the kind of football we need, man. Simple passes. Simple tic-tac-toe passes around the box or just sharp passes across the box on the ground. And I've said it 100 times. That's just every time we lose, I'm going to say the same thing. Think Klopp is too loyal to certain players? I don't think that's... Yeah, that's probably true. That's always true with any coach. Yeah, I'm just keeping tabs on it. It's 2-1, 79th minute. We got some lasagna being made. Life is still good. He's freaking amazing, man. It's as simple as creating chances, opening up their defense, getting passes in. We're so predictable, they don't even have to defend us with that much difficulty. And we've got Salah and Mane. You know. The ball never comes through to the middle at all. Like, that's the thing. Like, what's poor Bobby gonna do? And I know how bad his form was. I know how bad he did a shit pass today. It's still Jota back. I don't know. I have no idea, man. Mahler, man, to link up exactly. Oh, Mahler he's so like. You remember that Germany game against Brazil? That guy's a selfless machine, passing type player. Oh, he's like that. We need to play like that, the way that guy plays. I can't blame you, but we shouldn't be switching out to Allison. He got way too cocky with the ball, way too cocky of a move. It's a curb your enthusiasm joke there. Oh, man. Of course they're getting on. Yeah, if Salah and Mane don't fucking smile at each other and hug every match, oh, there must be a rift. Like, we gotta write bullshit and sell it. Guys. Haaland, oh, Mbappe. Gotta get Mbappe. We get Mbappe. Klopp can just not even bother with tactics anymore. Because Mbappe will do the one thing that we need done. Which is a beast of a player who can just run and make stuff happen. He doesn't even have to get a shot on net. He'll just create, just by his running and his ability to carve up players. There will be chances galore if we get Mbappe. We get Mbappe, like... Klopp's shitty attacking tactics will be blanketed again. We'll be swept under the rug, and we'll win everything. And yes, I know he's still the best heavy metal tactic coach of all time, but right now it's just, you know, you have to. If you don't think there's a tactical problem right now, I don't know what to say. We have no chances. And I really think it's because Klopp doesn't really greenlight. Like we're not putting ourselves in a position to be successful. How we play. We need the players back. Yeah, everything needs to go back to normal. It's just so many different factors. Who's the greatest player of all time? It's Joe Allen, baby. Probably Maradona. I like Maradona. You know, he was such a freight train beast of a player. In great shape, who let it all go at the end just to have fun. Probably Maradona, man. Ronaldo's ridiculously good too, man. Messi, Ronaldo, Maradona, Pele, just put them all in this. They're all in the same category. You know. Should we get rid of our goalkeeping coaches and bring in new ones? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the way to go. You know, honestly, I don't... what do I say? If your goalkeeper's Karius, you need a goalkeeping coach. If your goalkeeper's Allison, you really don't need a goalkeeping coach. Just don't even... Like, just don't get your star keeper injured. The only thing you have to tell Allison about is to stop dicking around with the ball. Okay, that's... Only thing you need to coach him on right now. And he already knows it. Once he makes a mistake, he's like, oh, what am I doing? Colo Torre. Both Messi, yeah, they're just great. They're great players, man. Ballers. So I don't even remember what we were talking about. It's all a blur. Am I going to end this stream? We've done 2 hours. I didn't even have my little break. 2-hour stream for you guys. Joe Allen. All right, I'm going to end it then. End this live stream. Don't see any new comments. Thanks to everybody who stuck out with me to the end of this one. I don't know. Maybe I do a reaction video. It's just going to be all the rival fans coming in with their shit comments. Hardly any of them have anything class to say. But there are some good Class City fans I've seen and some Class United fans. Class Evertonians. Some of them come around here, and I appreciate those guys. Thanks, Tony Kelly. Appreciate it, man. It is what it is, man. Oh, man. Allison's mistakes are just stupid. They're just stupid, silly things. That's the only mistake he'll ever make is stuff like that. It's like that kid who's just bored in school and you got to give him more. Like he hardly ever gets tested. Today he did a little bit. But they were all going to be goals that went in most likely. Yeah, Allison wants the assists. That's what it is. He's always looking for that ball to Salah. Yeah, Tony Kelly, absolutely, man. I'm still very positive. We're still in the CL for crying out loud. If we get top 4, considering the injuries, to me, and how strange and difficult of a year it's been, year and a half, it's a positive. Just get us top 4. We're in the CL. We can win old big years. Oh, man. No problem. Please, let's let that happen. Let's just get through Leipzig. Yeah, I don't know about this Leicester away match. Performance problem? Yeah, we're going to disagree on that. I think some of that's true, right? Like, but yeah, like there's nothing being set up for chances. Yeah, I agree with you that we have always turned the corner, but this is starting to get bad. You know, up the Reds, VR Flex, go get it, baby. I flexed. All right. The new Europa League conference, you basically play League Cup Europa League teams worse than Europa League teams? What? Oh, that sounds terrible. Allison, you're calling an Allison mistake? Yeah. Start betting on it right now. Take Allison out of your fantasy league if you've got him. He was injured anyways. I didn't have him. I still got McCarthy. You guys want to talk fantasy for a while? Chelsea's still 2-1. Come on, Sheffield! Oh, shit. Chance there. Terrible shot by, what's that guy's last name? Lundstrom or something, or whatever. I don't know what his last name is. Couldn't see the back of his shirt. Hit the like button, subscribe. Go and get it, baby. Yeah. Still a lot of football to play, guys. I really thought we were going to turn the corner after Spurs and West Ham. I thought, okay, we dealt with West Ham. And then that performance against Brighton. And Burnley before that. Like, come on, man. So bad. So bad. Virgil and Gomez off for more than you think. That's a fair comment. Gomez has had his shaky moments, but he's also been Joe Gomez. where he does boss it. I miss Gomez. When it was bad with Gomez. But when he's focused, I mean, he's probably a better player than Trent. You know, you saw the free kicks. You guys saw what happened. You saw the free kick video. All right, guys. So just watching the end of this match here. And, yeah, I wanted to take a look at Fantasy League. I'll tell you who I got before I go. So you'll know who's going to get injured in the future. That's the trick. Just know my Fantasy League. And then one of my forwards or midfielders always get injured or suspended. That's the rules. Oh, Tony. Yeah, I hope he'll be okay. His progress has been going good. Oh, chance by Sheffield. Okay, so they've got a header a throw in near the 90th minute. Stoppage time. I have no idea what the stoppage time will be. Here comes the throw in. Oh, nice. Sheffield's got it. I mean, heck, they're moving the ball. They are moving the ball better than we do. I'm not even kidding. Terrible, man. What has happened? Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Still 2-1 for Chelsea. A 5-minute stoppage time. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of fantasy football talk. Yeah, but there's I think, we got a free kick for Sheffield. The United that matters. Let's go Sheffield United. All right, free kick. Do it. Give us a Sheffield goal. No. Oh, blocked. Oh, see though, chances. Anything can happen in that box. Oh, we got to start friggin' playing like Sheffield is what we got to do. Man. Yeah, I kind of have to agree about Thiago. I think part of it's how Klopp is using him. Like he's not like he's basically playing like almost like a defensive midfielder at times. Not to defend, but just he's always so far back in the play. It's just weird, man. Do I play Ultimate Team? I don't. No. I'm not going to pay them for packs and all that bullshit. Money-grabbing pricks selling the same stupid game every year. I can't stand it. I still got FIFA 19. Eventually, I'll probably get FIFA 2022. But I hate it. They're just ripping everybody off. Spend money. And they won't even let us use match footage. They take all of our reaction videos down. I put that video out 8 times. They take it down every time. And I have a right to use footage when it's for reaction videos. They're such shitheads. Premier League, YouTube, they're all just fucking shitheads. Rich pricks trying to get rich off us. Trying to control and suppress us. To hell with them. Brutal year, guys. Brutal year. And we still got the CL to play for. So 2 more minutes to go. 2-1. Chelsea, Sheffield United, ball in right to Chelsea's keeper, who falls on the ball. This match is probably done as well. Why am I even watching? Take a look at Premier League or Fantasy League right now. All right, do a little bit of Fantasy League football talk. Watching the end of Chelsea and Sheffield United. How many points do I have? Salah got a goal today. I had him as captain. Had Mane. Yeah, he actually played. What a disaster of a season, man. Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just done with it. Honestly, guys, like, I don't even know why I still do this thing. I just do it to connect with you guys, but as a content creator, it's a real frustrating thing. Suchek is out for this thing. Like, I still had him in here. Oh my goodness. I got 8 points with Son, 7 with Fernandez, 12 with Calvert-Lewin. Bamford hasn't played yet. Suchek out. So, like, he's gone. Next week I got Minamino. You better start Minamino. Mane got 2 points. Salah got 14, so he had 7. I still got Dallas to play. Stones got 2. McCarthy got 1. Cresswell got 9. Cresswell's so good to have. Stones is pretty good if Pep's going to play him. Anyways, fantasy league shot. Not a bad week for me, though. Not too bad considering one of my players are out. Yeah. Got to work on that, though. We'll see what happens next week. I might have to get rid of Minamino if he doesn't play. If he doesn't play next week, then I'm going to sell Minamino for Ward-Prowse probably. They're same value right now. You know, just done. 5 minutes stoppage time. 2 minutes to go in this match. The stream is dying because I don't have the like bots. I don't have the chat bots. It's all my fault. You know, nothing really matters. All right. That's it. Yeah, they've called it. So that's full time. Chelsea. All right, guys, I'm heading out. That's it for this show. Thanks for watching. Hit the sub button. Do something with your life. How many points do I have on Fantasy League right now? And I butchered it. I butchered my Fantasy League. Like, it's just not even... Like, I had it so good. And I should have been moving my players around more. I wasted lots of points. Overspending. Triple captain never worked out. Wild cards barely worked out. You know, it is what it is. So I got quite a bit of points right now. They haven't updated the points. I'm at 11,081 ranked. My ranking's kind of shit. I'm 2.6 million. The top 2.7 million. I was as low as the top 1 million. I had one game week. I was the top 9,000. But I've been getting nailed with stupid shit. Mane getting injured. Suchek getting suspended. Like, I'm going to get rid of him, but he's supposed to come back now. They're going to rescind it, apparently. Yeah, suspended till February 27th. Thanks, Premier League. Great. I'm stacked, man. I got Calvert-Lewin, Bamford, Fernandez, Son, Suchek, Mane, Salah, Dallas, Stones, Cresswell, McCarthy. Not bad. If you add my points, I'm probably at like 1,230, which is all right. Whatever. They're shutting my stream down again. You guys have a good one. That's it for Fantasy Talk. Live in the dream. Hit the sub button. Cliff Milne, Ian Donovan, Andrew McGregor, Tony Kelly. Minamino's a good shout, but they might not start him every match. Suchek suspended till the 27th. Because he's doing well in my fantasy league. So we got to suspend him. We are shite, period. Yeah, pretty much. Epic Ledger, my man. The guy who knows where I'm coming from. Epic Ledger. I'll never forget some of those comments, man, that you made backing me and standing up for me, bro. That's why you were modded. Original Gunner. All right, buddy. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just reading some of the older comments. Okay, I'm heading out. Thanks for watching. Go get it. Okay, I'll get one more comment here. That's your total, 1255. I'm around there. I don't know how many points they've added today. But yeah. I just need a few good weeks. A few good weeks and I can make a run for it. I just want to get like manager of the month or manager of the week so I can get like a free tablet or something. Thanks, Epic Ledger, buddy. You see, you know YouTube is all rigged. It's all bullshit. I'm transparent. We should sign Joshua Goddard from Coventry. I don't know. I mean, how am I going to know who that guy is? Ian Donovan. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'll try to do some more content. I don't think there's going to be a reaction video. I'm not arsed to try to make this channel Arsenal Fan TV for one day. And then YouTube won't even feature the fucking video. So what do I care? We lost. It's shit. We need to get better tactics. Removing all the Spurs and Chelsea players. Yeah. I got rid of Kane. He was injured. Because Frank Lampard's an idiot. I had to get rid of Chilwell and Zuma. And then they fired him. I don't know. I'm kind of good. I might get Vardy back, but he's going to cost a lot. Calvert-Lewin's producing. We'll see how Bamford does. He's not been that great. But bang for your buck, he's still a good pickup. Right? And you'll still get points with him. And he's cheap. Stay off Twitter. I'm never on Twitter anymore, guys. So yeah, good luck with your fantasy football. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments here. Klopp needs to consult her. He totally does. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. On Antonio to come good, yeah. Yeah, for me it's all about you need players that are going to play every match, which is, near impossible, but there's a group of players that are almost guaranteed to play every match, barring injury or suspension. So you need those players. And you want the chance, you want your penalty takers, you want guys who are going to get clean sheets for defenders, and then you just got to make it work. Yeah. Rangers, yeah. Oh, it's a double game week for Everton. That's right. And I did the same. I captained Calvert-Lewin and I vice-captained Stones in case Calvert-Lewin doesn't get in. Yeah, double game week. I would had I realized what did I do on my phone doing fantasy. I always do it on my desktop, but no, I'm on my phone, so I got less to look at. Rushing to do my fantasy league. And I pick up Minamino to replace Souček, and which I had just enough to buy him. And then I got someone else. I picked up I switched to Vestergaard. I sold Dallas. I didn't even have to do that. That's what I did. Because I thought maybe Vestergaard will get more points. He was doing good before. And, yeah, it's not going well. We'll see how it goes next week. But what I should have done was picked up another City player. Probably should have got Sterling and Foden. Or Sterling and one of City, like Cancelo or someone. One of City's defenders. Anyways. Yeah, we deserve to lose. It's just fucking stupid, man. Terrible. All right, guys, I'm heading out. That's it. Go get it, baby. We're still in the CL. That's going to be the talking point. That's the little silver lining until that goes to shit. But you never know. We have unfinished business in the CL. That his feet were cold? That's just bullshit. Like, Klopp's, just shut up. And I mean that in the nicest way. Like, stop making silly excuses. Alisson's too cocky with the ball. And it's your fault, Klopp, because you just play possession football to no end. So Alisson's used to having to do that shit. Yeah, Diaz would have been a good pickup. I got Stones. And I want to sell them too. The thing about Stones is like, and City is that certain players, Pep won't even play them half the time. And that happened with Stones the other week, and I was not happy about it. Your team is stacked. You have Antonio, DCL, Kane. Is Kane back? I abandoned ship on my fantasy league. At one point, I had Zuma, Chill. I had almost the top of everything. I had McCarthy to have a cheap goalkeeper. I had Chilwell, Vestergaard, Zuma, Chilwell, Vestergaard. Then Vestergaard was injured, so I switched to Bednarik, who was actually better. And then with that, I had Son, Grealish, Salah, Zaha. And then I had Bamford, Vardy, Kane. Like, just freaking amazing. Didn't get any points. Double game week. Got no points that time. I got 53 points in a double game week for most of my players. Frank Lampard doesn't play Zuma 2 games in a row. And it just went downhill. Our form was bad. Salah got nothing. Of course, he was my captain. It was so bad, I'm like, that's it. I'm picking up the Mank Fernandez. I've had it. And Fernandez has been paying out. Not sure about Grealish. Grealish is, sometimes he's good, sometimes he just doesn't do anything. He kind of looks a little bit silly, too. I'm going to be honest. He just looks weird. He's got a weird haircut. His shorts are up to his ass. You know, I'm expecting the YMCA theme every time he's got the ball. But he gets you points. He'll get you points. All day Salah, yeah. Dave Kimbo, my man. West Brom without Kane. Yeah, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. We got a troll in here. There you go. I wanted to get Robertson too, yeah. Martinez is, he's solid for, best. I think he still got best points. Oh, Kane he's already back? Whatever, I don't care. I ditched him. I can try to buy him back, though. Maybe I sell Mane, but now Mane's back. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Go get it. I'm heading out. Thanks for watching. Live the Dream. Ian Donovan. Dave Kimbo. Tony Kelly. Original Gunner. Epic Ledger LLC Limited. Cockner Kerala. Nice. Pat Monahan. Klopp and his excuses. That's it. All right, guys. See ya. Oh, he's a United boy because he will look with his low socks. United logic. Frick. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm heading out. Subscribe to the channel. Help out this channel. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Wish I could do more. Thank you, everybody that's helped out with the show over the years. Dave, Matthew Moore. Lots of people have called in. Tommy Walker for his support. Liverpool loyalist. Why not? All these people donating all over the years. Dirk. The list goes on and on. Thanks, guys. Ian Donovan. Original Gunner. It's a good community. But wait till we get this thing rolling. So we get some featuring up in here. All right. Time to get my Scooby-Doo on. You guys have a good one. Watch out for that fantasy league. I'll tell you who's going to get injured next. So I added... Who did I add? Stones is probably going to get injured. Cresswell. Cresswell better not get friggin' injured. But usually my defenders are good. So Calvert-Lewin's next. He was already injured too, right? Calvert-Lewin's doing good for me. So he's going to get injured. Fernandez. This is what I got to do. I got to choose all United players and all City players, and then they'll all get injured. You guys are great. All right. I'll try to do something later. Don't expect a reaction video. There might be one, but I'm just disgusted with the whole thing, guys. Especially YouTube and this shit performance. Yeah, so many good legends. Yeah, you mentioned a whole bunch there, too. I didn't mention. Go get it, baby. All right, I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Go get it.